the future.
19.
Since there aren't any phone booths anymore, where does Superman change?
Number 5.
Hello, how are you today? Excellent. Well, have you seen this movie? It is Back to the Future 2, that is one of my favorites, and they show us how they think the life will be in 2015. It was filmed in 1999, and they predict some things amazingly well. For example, the flat screens or the video calls. But flying cars? Adjustable clothes? Really? We don't have anything of that. Well, at the end of this lesson, I'm going to ask you to write a short text about how do you imagine the life will be in 2046, in 30 years. But at first, you have to think how things like the clothes, the cars, or the mobile phones, the cell phones will be in that year. I'm going to hear your ideas. You have 2 minutes to think. Then I'm going to hear your ideas and I'm going to write it in the blackboard. Okay? Those were amazing ideas. Now, I'm going to project to you an article I found on internet. It says 5 things your clothes will be able to do in the future. I'm going to share with you a couple of paragraphs that talk about things you didn't mention in the brainstorm activity. The first one said, clothes that charge your other devices. For example, you will be able to charge your laptop or maybe your cell phone. The second one said, jackets with body temperature controls. So, we can take this couple of ideas and incorporate it in the text we are going to write at the end of this lesson. But first, we have to organize our ideas, and we are going to do it through a mind map. So we have to go to the next address, Popplet.com. It's a site where we can design a mind map in an easy way. Once you are in Popplet.com, you have to create your own mind map. For example, this I created to present the future clothes topic. For example, about the future clothes, you mentioned the style in the brainstorming activity, and you said that the clothes could be futuristic or astronaut's clothes. About the material, you mentioned that it could be made in plastic or in metal. Finally, about the color, some of you say that the clothes could be phosphorescent or it could be dark. After read, we learn or we take the topic battery charge devices, and we can say that the clothes will have solar panels, or it could have batteries included. And the other issue is temperature control. We can say the clothes, it will be intelligent and it will be connected to home thermostat. Now we are going to use exactly the same process to write about the cell phones. But don't worry, because I'm going to help you. First, I'm going to share with you this article in Google Drive, so you have to read it, and after that maybe you can get a couple of ideas you can incorporate in your text. For example, here talk about how the cell phones will be unlocked and about the battery life. So a couple of things you didn't mention in the brainstorm activity. Finally, I'm going to share with you this template also in Google Drive, so you can use it to write about the cell phones in the future. It only have some blank spaces you have to complete with your own information, but if you don't want to do it, you can write a different text. This is a Popplet template I created for you, and I included the features you mentioned in the brainstorming activity. For example, the shape, the price, and the screen of the future cell phones. But probably we have to, after read, we have to add a couple of things. For example, the battery and the unlock. So I'm going to share with you this template. I'm going to give you a link, or maybe I can post it in Facebook, so you can use it to create your own mind map. You can use this to create your own mind map, and then you can organize your ideas and write your text. Now it's your turn to do it by yourself. I'm going to share with you an article about the cars in the future using Google Drive, so you have to read it, and probably you can get a couple of ideas you can incorporate in your own text. Then you have to organize your ideas using a mind map in Popplet.com, and finally you have to write a short text about how do you think the cars will be in 2046. You have to share with me and other classmates this text so we can give you some feedback. If you have some suggestions, you have to rewrite this text, and finally you can share this final version with me. Thank you.